Hey, welcome back to another exciting episode of Attacker Productions. Today I'm Bancroft being joined. It's been a while, Trevor, but welcome back with another deck profile, man.
Howdy.
And like always, there are buttons. Feel free to click them. They're there for a reason. Let's get into this Majin Buu.
This right here is the best leader in the game, hands down. Definitely way better than green. So, we have Majin Buu, ability Absorber as the leader. Unawakened side, like most leaders, when you swing, you draw a card. Activate main, you're going to burst 3. And then the reason this is important is because you ultimately want your 4-drop and your 3-drop and your 7-drops Majin Buu in your energy, because most of them play from your energy. Or the new 3-drop, which allows you to play it for free and then go into the 4-drop. Awaken, untap 1, draw 1. On this side, the permanent is you can't send cards from your drop area to your warp. Forgot to mention, same thing on this side, so you can't run overrun with the deck. Wouldn't want to run it anyway because they're all black. Auto Sparking 7 adds 5k on the swing, so it's a 20k swing on this side because you'll have bursted cards on this side to reach that 7. Same thing on this side, the Activate main, you switch your energy out with a Majin Buu in your drop area. It does have to be a Majin Buu. When it comes in here, though, it is in rest mode, but that's not an issue. So let's get into it. Starting with pretty much my turn 1 play every game is going to be Dawn of Evil. Whenever you play this card, you search the top 10 cards of your deck for a Majin Buu that is 3 cost or less. And then you add it to your hand. Once you find it, chances are you'll find it. And then you untap 1 blue energy when you do so. You can only play this once per turn. Lead this into the Unison package, which is exclusively Frieza and Cell. I find that running anything higher than this clogs my turns, and it kind of slows my deck down too much. But this allows us to play 1-drops for free with the +1, as well as the Rejuvenate if you can get it off. The first week I used it a lot. The second week I never actually got a chance to use it, which is why I kind of raised this up to 4, so I made sure I can actually load 1 under here, because if you're not loaded, you're not rejuvenating. The 1-drops that you can play, Son Goku Fusion Synergy. I run this for A, the Self-Awaken, and B, the Critical. Since I'm not running Majin Buu Prelude to Villainy anymore because it's a bad card, this just gives more pressure and still allows me to awaken early. The other 1-drops that'll kind of lead us into our Buu package is the new 1-drop Majin Buu Revitalizing Absorption. When you play him, you draw a card. They activate main, you tap 3, you take this card from the field and swap it with the 7-drop. And you place a Son Gohan Adolescence from your deck into your drop area so that you get off the Majin Buu's special effect, the 7-drop. Another highlight of the deck, this Majin Buu Turning Tide Absorption. Usually charge this turn 1, sometimes turn 2 if I don't see it. This is generally what I'm searching with Dawn of Evil. I charge it, and then with your leader, whenever you place this card into your drop area, it comes into play. And whenever it comes into play, you search your deck for a Gotenks, which the Gotenks target that we're playing is this 4-drop, and then that goes into your drop area. Ideally, you're bursting your 4-drop Majin Buu in those few leader bursts so that you can swap places with this, so this is in your energy for the following turn, so that you can use the Activate main here to place this into your warp. This comes into play whenever you do that for 1 energy. So you get a 4-drop out for 1 energy, and then when this is played from your energy, this goes underneath him, and you'll have it in your drop already because of the auto on this card. His Activate main allows him to play a Majin token, which is a 15k swing as well as 5k combo cost. And he has Barrier. He usually sticks. That's great card if you get multiples of this out with those Go Tanks under them, which is why we run the same amount of Go Tanks as we do Boos, because you want to make sure each one of these will at least get one of these underneath it. Once in your life, oh well. At most, I've had 2 on field so far, but they've stuck each time, so I end up with as many Majin tokens as I can get. Which brings us into the 7-drop Ultimate Absorption Majin Buu. You're typically playing this from your energy with that 1-drop that was shown earlier. That 1-drop, when it's done, these are the Son Gohan Adolescents we're using. Purely in the deck for this. When this comes into play from your energy mode, or from your energy, it takes a Great Saiyaman from your drop area, places it underneath it, and then it becomes a triple striker that when it attacks, takes an opponent's card. So this is your main removal of the deck. Blue usually has a problem with removal. Every single turn I'm taking something, assuming it's not barrier. And it's a triple strike 25k. Super solid. But the main thing that really makes this a good finisher in the deck is you get 2 swings with this, with the Gohan underneath it. You untap 1 energy when you played it because of its ability with the second up the Saiyaman. Since you'll have that 1 energy, EX Evolve into Big Boy Kid Buu. His EX Evolve, you tap 1, you drop 2 cards from your hand. Gotta remember to do that. So if you don't have the cards, you're not doing it. He'll have triple strike, and he gains 30,000 power for the turn. So you'll have a 60k swing with this card. What's really cool about it is if you somehow have 2 of these in your hand, along with 4 other cards, and you tap 1 blue, you swing, they negate it, and then you go, okay, that's fine, I'll tap another blue, EX Evolve onto it again. Now you have a 90k swing on an additional turn of an attack. It's great. Kind of moving on into the typical blue super combo, drop 1, draw 2. Ultra Instinct Goku's Kamehameha, too good not to use. I typically have found I'm using it more on the offense to dig and draw cards because sometimes I have problems keeping cards in my hand. More of our defensive package here. We have our Son Gohan God Sealing Trunks. Gone over 1 million times on the channel. Best counterplay in the game. Dimension Magic. Almost always you'll have that Sparking 5, so if it's in your hand, you're countering an attack. Found 2 Heroic Prospects to be a good kind of spot to be. If somebody goes really wide with tall free played cards like Broly, Red Broly, so on and so forth, they want to swing, go right on ahead. They're dropping 2 cards from their hand into the bottom of the deck every time they do it if it's higher than their energy. As for the SCR, I tried Heroine's Lineage. I never found a time where I wanted to use it. Best blue SCR in the game. You'll find a time to use this, especially if you're going up against somebody else that's also a control player. They may stop your Big Boo's swings on a turn, so then they take their turn, they think they're good, you play this, they're not good anymore. And then the following turn, you just do it all over again because you'll have your energy you need to do it. I think this deck's great. I've now tried it for 3 weeks. Boo's by far my favorite character inside of all of Dragon Ball, and I'm glad this set finally had some more support for it.
Yeah, Battle Evolution was really great for a lot of old sets too, so glad to see it back, glad to see you back at the shop as well. With that being said, thank you for tuning in. There's buttons, click them, yay. Yeah, last words?
Just more people need to play Buu. Let me know what you think about it. The ratios are the hardest part, so if some people want to weigh in and run ratios, comment. Boost that algorithm.
Fair enough. With that being said,
read your cards, know your plays. Like always, Boo's fantastic. Fluff out.